use caption media in my classroom to enhance a point that I'm trying to get across to the kids, because sometimes when they get to see the actual someone doing what I'm trying to explain, it helps. And then with the captioning on the video, of course, that just supports it even more. The caption media that I use, I look on the internet. I do look at YouTube. I look at DCMP, and mostly I get DCMP because it is focused mostly, and everything on DCMP is captioned. And the captioning on the DCMP also is simplified. It's not word for word what the people are saying in the video, and therefore the students who are more challenged with reading can keep up with what's actually the meat of the content of the video. And I like Edpuzzle because you can set up questions throughout the video, and whenever it comes to a point in the video, it will stop the video. They have to answer the question, and then they can continue on, but they can't skip the questions. So therefore, I do know that they have watched the video throughout.
Okay, so we're going to watch a video from Edpuzzle, and it's going to ask questions and stop, and you're going to take turns and come up and answer them, okay?
The lesson that we were focusing on today for the deaf and hard of hearing students that I have, were talking about different ways to approach your boss. And there was 3 ways. You can be passive, aggressive, or assertive. And we did several different examples of that. The Edpuzzle one was talking about the different ways that people communicate, and through communication can be passive, aggressive, or assertive. And therefore they use that, and then you could see that they had to stop the video, and it stopped the video, and then they had to answer questions as we went through.
I should say first that I don't bother with anything if it doesn't have captions, because there's probably, I mean, there's DCMP, the whole project that have millions and millions of videos. I love Flipgrid. And one thing that I do is that when kids are responding, they make a choice of they can either write or sign. And if they sign, they have an interpreter next to them, and the interpreter will voice whatever they're saying. And then when they watch it back, they can see the words that the interpreter, put, and then they can put it on paper, and it makes that sign word connection. I also use GoNoodle for brain breaks, which all of their videos are captioned. And the kids have figured out the words of the song, and now instead of asking for, the one with the guy and he does this and this and this, they actually ask for the song by the words that are in there. They spell them out. Well, one, I'm used to it, and it just feels weird if it doesn't if it doesn't have it. And 2, I myself have a mild hearing loss. I had one teacher who was really into YouTube and using YouTube for everything, and they would turn on the captions, and then the kid didn't know what was really going on. So I have shared with gen ed teachers DCMP. Captions do more good than they do harm. Even if the teacher, says, oh, well, everyone's distracted by the words at the bottom and everyone's just reading and they're not looking at the picture, and well, they're reading. It's making it accessible for everyone, even the kids who don't have IEPs. Giving those kids another chance to use context clues and using vocabulary and spelling, and it ties directly in with literacy.